rent some land in mid Manitoba, Zone 3, and have been there for the last 5 years. And I'm just getting to know the habitat and the ecology there and what's growing, what animals are there. And so every year we discover new things. And this year I've discovered the Antheria polyphemus, which is a very large giant silk moth caterpillar. And I've never seen a caterpillar like this before. Very large, and they overwinter in their cocoon and then hatch in the spring, and they live for 5 days as a moth, only to reproduce. They don't eat. They don't even have mouths. And they're incredibly beautiful. And so I was really curious, do they have a silk production equivalent to the ones we're used to in China and Japan? And the silk is of equal quality and strength, but I believe it is like a brown tone instead of a white or like a cream. And so there is a growing interest in their silk, and people are starting to look at that. But the biggest thing that is their risk is their habitat. So they live in wetlands and, shrubby, young forests is their main place where they live. And those young forests need a constant management, either like controlled fire burns to keep everything kind of young and fresh. So that's something that I'm keeping an eye out as we continue to tend this young forest. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And I am harvesting these little guys, fireweed. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm drinking my coffee, and I'm having like a very magical time. My whole purpose for being out here though is to do art. But there's too much nature happening. How am I supposed to just focus on art? Yesterday, there was a big pile of bear scat on the path, which freaked me right out because I'm like, I can't deal with bears. So it just made me more like terrified, I guess, even though bears are not, like black bears are not scary. They see movement, they hear you, they gotta run off. And I was really worried about the spiders because we get like huge black spiders out here, and they're not that big this year because it's been such a very dry season.
Go tell my baby sister not to do as I have done. You shun that house in New Orleans, they call it the rising sun. Well, I'm going back to New Orleans. My race is almost run. I'm going to spend the rest of my days beneath that rising sun. Well, one foot is